garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars.
Welcome back to the podcast. Today is a beautiful sunny day. It's actually a Monday morning. I am so excited as we speak. My mom is about to be in town, which I'm so grateful for. June is a very
If I could just take a few minutes of your time to say thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for taking the time to tune in every single week and listen and view these episodes. Number 2, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would love to have you be part of this community as well. Let's get back into the episode.
busy month for me due to all the birthdays. I myself just had a birthday, and I wanted to take some time out to discuss some of the things that I've been reflecting on this recent birthday I just had. So I made it a point 24 hours before my birthday to do a self-analysis, if you may say so. And to my surprise, which I really shouldn't be surprised, but I achieved a lot this year. And I know I'm not coming from a place of shock, but if I have to be completely honest, low key I am. And here's why. A lot of times we find ourselves not celebrating our wins due to so many things, right? I would equate that to progression overload, moving forward all the time. It's that next. I know for me, it's always like, okay, I did this, what's the next step? I did this, what's the next step? And not allowing myself to take a step back and just realize how much not only went into doing and achieving the thing, but how far I've came. So I wanted to dedicate this segment to all of the other people out there that you know who you are, that shares in this mindset where you are moving forward and not taking time to celebrate yourselves. A lot of times we can be made to feel ashamed because we choose to celebrate ourselves, because we choose to see and notice how far we've came. And I don't know when that notion came about, where if you talk about your accomplishments, you're either being conceited or full of yourself, whatever you want to say. And I think it's a really disturbing way to live. Personally, I know for myself, I've been guilty of this for so many years, to the point where burnout would just rear its ugly head. If you want to hear about what I learned about that, be sure to check out my latter episodes, because I had quite a couple of episodes where I found myself burnt out because I didn't listen to my body. I didn't allow myself to take time off and so forth. But if I had to add to that, it was also not allowing myself to see how far I've came, celebrating myself, giving myself room to celebrate myself, holding space for myself, because guess what? It takes a lot. It takes a lot of sacrifice whenever you are embarking in any new thing, nevertheless a big goal. You get banged up. You get banged up a couple of times, and not allowing yourself to kiss those little boo-boos and just moving forward like a warrior, right, can leave its mark on you. So I wanted to share this with you guys, because you know what, hold space for yourself, celebrate yourself, allow yourself to celebrate. I And it doesn't matter what it is. You could have just had a child, a baby. You could have just seen your kids' graduation just pass, right? A lot of people are graduating. You could have just seen your child off. Now they're going to college. That is something to be celebrated. And not only the child, but celebrate yourself, moms, because it took a lot of banging around, right? A lot of know-how, a lot of worry, a lot of things to see this through. And also, when you start a new business, when you start a new adventure, when you just started writing this book, and you may be in the thick of things, you may not have even accomplished the very thing that you are setting out to do as it stand. But guess what? There was a lot of other things that you accomplished. There was a lot of scenarios where you were able to see yourself out of. Celebrate the moments. Hold space for yourself. Take yourself out on a walk. Take yourself out on a cruise. Okay, I know for me, I am way overdue for vacation. And it's so interesting because I've always known that eventually it was going to be time. Study shows that it is definitely healthy to step away from your step away from work, step away, I can't even get it out, step away from the stress of life and give yourself time not only to surrender and heal, but also give your eyes something new, something different to see, something different to experience, right? And this is why I believe people are so refreshed when they come back from vacation, because they literally took a vacation from the things that's always calling for their attention. So that's definitely something that I am looking forward to. A matter of fact, this summer, I am making it my business to get all my credentials together, just to make sure that, when I travel, everything is in a up and up, and making sure for those things. And that can be celebrated, right? So if you are in a position where you say, you know what, I am due for a vacation and I want to start vacationing, start planning now. Get your credentials together. If your passport is, or check to see if your passport has expired. Make sure your IDs, make sure all your things are together, because you know what? When you put one foot in front of the other, that is what allows you to achieve the goal. Saying you want to go on vacation, saying you want to start that new business, saying that you want to write that book, saying that you want to start that new adventure is only one tip, is only the tip of the iceberg, if that much, right? Because yes, speaking things into existence definitely is helpful, but also doing the thing. It's the doing that makes it happen. I went as far as, when I did do my self-analysis, I made a point to create a vision board. And let me tell you something, I got fancy with it. I got fancy because I wanted something that I would put up in my room, something that would be visually appeasing to the eyes, because sometimes those like vision boards with the cardboard, that's cute too, the foldable, and you know what, if that's all you have, that works as well. But I went on Amazon and I got this, like, it's wood, it's white, it's a cute size. I don't exactly know the dimension, but it's like a little bigger than a picture frame. It's a little bigger and a little wider than your average picture frame. It has cork inside of it, and it's so cute. I have it hung up, and I even went as far as to purchase a vision board magazine, because you know what, like, who's buying those magazines to cut things out? But you can do that. You can go on Pinterest, you can print things out, but I wanted a one and done. So I kind of, I cut the line and went and got the pre-made things and put it together. But with that being said, what I did do, I used I believe it was the Sagittarius full moon to put put my vision board together, and I had so much fun. You know how I always talk about romanticizing your life. I had the wine going, I had the strawberries, I had the music playing, I had candles. I made it a point where I really saw myself in this vision board. And I put it all together. It's so beautiful. And every day when I sit next to my desk, I turn and I'm seeing the things that I am envisioning for my next 6 months to the year, right? And I even made it a point to have this intention where every 6 months I'm gonna switch it out, right? Because our visions change, the things that we want in our lives change, and we don't want to get bored, right? So keeping some things, changing some things, adding some things, this is something that I am looking forward to doing. But I got a little bit of everything, honey. Okay, so I don't really see me wanting to change anything yet so soon, but maybe like change or add a little stuff here and there. I did leave room for that. So when I am looking forward to doing that. But these are the things that you can do. Sometimes people get depressed because they have these big visions and because they can't see how and what. Let me tell you something. When God is with you, there you don't even have to worry about the when and how. Just do. Just do. The inspiration will come. The resources will be available. You'll be surprised. Like, the resources will be available. One thing about God that I've noticed in my walk and building a relationship with the Creator God, a personal relationship, I would say, is that His word is born. His word is forever. And when you build faith and you realize like God is your creator and He's going to make sure that you have everything and then some of what you need to do the things, especially when you are being a positive influence in society, let me tell you something. Have no fear. So have faith. Celebrate yourself. Hold space for yourself. Understanding that you are way further than you started. So do not get caught up on the things that you are doing right now as if this is the only thing you've achieved. Take some time and look back and see how much you have acclaimed over the years, how far you have come, the hurdles that you overcame, right? And I believe when you do this, it just ignites a different type of energy. I hope this was helpful. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to those who are subscribed to the YouTube channel, the podcast channel at Elizabeth Magical Garden Podcast, as well as subscribe to my vlog channel. I go live on that platform as well. I would love to have you be part of that community over there. They're awesome. Be sure to check all the links down below. Guys, stay in love, stay in peace, and stay empowered. Peace.
Hey guys, leave a comment, a review, preferably 5 stars. And don't forget to check me out on Instagram because what is popping over there. And also check out my YouTube channel. Just stay connected and see your girl's lovely face. Guys, I love you so much. Keep on pushing. And I'll definitely speak to you soon. Be blessed.